The day two launch video so you know what you're working on today. For question 6, your prompt breakdown. Today you will reread the poem from yesterday and respond to the following prompt with a full paragraph. How does Browning develop her central idea? Just as you would in class, make sure you attack the prompt. What are your keywords and phrases? You're going to make sure that you make your plan and what steps do you need to take to be successful. In order for this to get full credit for this question, you must attack the prompt just like you would in class. So you would be identifying keywords and then your steps like 1, 2, and 3. What do you need to be successful in this? You can also record on your answer. Reread for analysis. Go back and reread the poem, examining the poetic techniques that are used. Here are some break it down questions to push your thinking if you get stuck. So in lines 2 through 4, because the speaker is talking about the space her love takes up, we can say that her first way of describing love is spatial. With this in mind, what is her message about the space that her love takes up? In lines 5 through 6, in lines 2 through 4, the speaker describes how she loves a big, huge, crazy, powerful way. How is this new way of loving in line 5 different? How does the speaker describe her love? In line 7, hint, think back to what people called who turn for praise or refuse compliments for doing the right thing. Based on these lines, how does the speaker describe her love? In lines 9 through 10, here are a few things to note about these lines. So the speaker loves as passionately or strongly as old griefs. Old griefs are past incidents that make you feel really upset about. You just think of them and your blood boils. The poet also says she loves with my childhood's faith. Remember how thoroughly you believed in stuff as a kid, like Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy? That's childhood faith. Reflect back on lines 9 through 10. How does the speaker describe her love? Lines 11 through 12. The lost saints aren't misplaced Catholic statues. Instead, they're the people who you used to believe in that you don't have as much faith in anymore. You know, heroes who let you down. They can be famous people or the people in your personal lives. With this in mind, how does the speaker describe her love in lines 11 through 12? Lines 12 through 13. Based on these lines, when will the poet love her beloved? How does the poet describe her love? In lines 13 through 14, according to these lines, when will the poet stop loving her beloved and why? Common poetic techniques. Structure, the visual layout of the poem that contributes to the meaning. Metaphor, saying that one thing is something else. Simile, comparing two things using like or as. Rhythm, the beat or the pace of the poem. Imagery, vivid descriptions that help the reader form a picture in their mind. Repetition, repeating something. Mood, the overall feeling that the poem creates. The mood can be playful, sad, or lonely. Hyperbole, an expression of exaggeration. I nearly died laughing. Personification, giving human traits to something that is not human. List the most important poetic techniques that Browning uses to convey her central idea. Here's your short response. You've attacked this prompt earlier up in question 6. How does Browning convey the central idea? Support your answer with evidence. This is a 4-point question. You must include a claim and at least 2 pieces of evidence and an explanation of each piece in your evidence. If you are struggling to get started, see the optional tips in the box below. So here's some possible sentence starters that you can use to answer this question up here. Please only use if you're having difficulty starting your claim, or you may want to use some of the parts of the sentence starters to guide your writing, but not use all of the parts of the sentence starter. This will allow you to make your claim more personalized to what you are writing about. In How Do I Love Thee, Browning conveys the central idea of blank through the use of insert poetic device 1 and insert poetic device 2. Or, through the use of poetic device number 1 and poetic device number 2, Browning successfully and clearly conveys the central idea of blank in How Do I Love Thee. These are just ideas to get your sentence starter, your claim written, and then you need to make sure that you're providing your own evidence and analysis.